A war of words has broken out between the state and federal governments over access to disaster funding for producers impacted by Cyclone Debbie. The Premier has accused Barnaby Joyce of holding up the money, while the acting Prime Minister has branded her application as pathetic. Tegan George reports.
Scenic Rim producers like Ross McGuinness copped a battering by ex-Cyclone Debbie.
It might be 6 weeks before we can actually ascertain whether, just how much damage there is.
Some need urgent help in the form of a Commonwealth grant known as Category C.
I am ready to move.
It is just a simple tick of the box.
Sounds simple enough, but there's a problem. Politics.
This has come back from the Premier of New South Wales, Gladys Berejiklian. There it is. It's called an application, right? There it is. And this is what's turned up from Queensland.
Barnaby Joyce said that he wanted me to write to him to cut the red tape.
Imagine how we'd go with the Auditor General. They say, well, what'd you base that on? So, we got a letter that said, Dear Barnaby.
The grants are worth up to $25,000 each.
It's a bit of a hit in the face for Queenslanders.
Goodness sake. Do we have to send our staff up there to fill out your application form? Is that how pathetic it's got?
And I just wish that for once some facts were in play here.
The Palaszczuk government today unveiled a $1 million campaign to encourage Aussies to buy local. This calls for some of the money to be put towards fair milk price logos, so shoppers know exactly where their milk comes from and if farmers are getting a fair price for it.
That logo will go on that milk bottle and those people will identify the milk that they're buying and where it's coming from.
Katter's Australian Party has been fighting for the new voluntary labels since last October, when it introduced a private members bill. It's expecting a committee to table its thoughts about the proposal tomorrow. Major retailers have been blamed for driving prices down and farmers out.
Anyone who says that they can put product on the shelf for the same price as 25 years ago, they might be deluding themselves.
And some consumers. Tegan George, 10 Eyewitness News.